Hey, so real quick, before this video starts, I need to ask you an important question is, do you care if there's a specific topic of every video that I make? Meaning like, this video that you're about to see, it was like basically just documenting the day, but there was no true like, exact topic or lesson. I just brought you along the day, and that's really, it's just like more entertainment. I give you tips along the way, but there was no like specific video as I do with, there's no specific topic as I have with other videos. So in the comment section down below, let me know, like, do you care if there's a specific topic that I'm covering, or is it okay that I just bring you along the day and just document what we're going through? And number two, again, October 23rd, I'll be launching my online course, Detailing as a Business. Download the guide down below to get on the email list to be notified, or follow me on Instagram. But please leave it in the comment section down below. Should I mix it up? Some days are just like documenting the day in a vlog. Others is like documenting the day but with a specific topic. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, whatever, stop talking, to the video. And welcome back to another video. This is actually the next day from the previous video I just posted, but I'm not sure when I'll post this video, so we'll see how that lines up. So here we have this Lambo, as I mentioned in the last video, that it was supposed to be scheduled for on the previous video at 12:30, but something happened, so now we're here at this location the next day to do the Lambo. Now, a problem that you'll find, and I've said this multiple times when you're mobile, is that sometimes the area that you're working in is just not optimal. So here we're at a townhome, I guess you'd call these, and there's just one little alley that's like basically two small lanes, and there's no other parking, right? I could park on the street, but the street itself has two also very small lanes, and there's no shoulder to park on. There's nowhere to park on. So like in this situation, everything is just a crammed space. Where we're gonna work on the Lambo, crammed. Where we're parking, crammed. On the street, crammed. There's no spot here to comfortably park or move around. And that's just one of the downsides of mobile detailing, is that you don't control where you work. You don't control your environment. So, you know, if it's a hot day and whatever, and like, you know, like we need the canopy or doing this, like sometimes you just can't do it because of the environment that you're in. But anyways, we have this Lambo today, and then, I mean right now, and then a BMW 540i for a one-step polish or all-in-one here at 1 p.m. So, and a lot of you have been asking, why do we bring two vehicles to the job site? Well, we're still in the beginning phases. If you guys are just watching my video for the first time, hi. I announced in a video a while back saying that I partnered up. I brought a partner into the company. So right now we're still in the beginning phases. We're still figuring things out. Once we get the new van, things might change, but like he's the one that's good. That's like, I'm more of, so just to give you the full rundown. Okay, so I'm in charge, as I noted everything in the other video, is that I'm in charge of like the marketing, business development, all the finances, all that side. He's in control of like the operations, so detailing, making sure the customers are happy. So like right now, he's always the one that will always finish it. Like me, we try to like where I'll be done by 12. That way I can go back and work on the business stuff. So like he'll go to all of them, I won't go to all of them, or he'll get here, you know, obviously on time. I might get here 10-15 minutes late, or I might leave like way earlier to go do my work now. So that's why we split two vehicles. And also, just in that current van that we have, that he has, that caravan, it just maxed out. Like if I were to also bring just a few things that I needed and like hop in that van, there'd be no space, which is why we need the other van, because we're completely maxed out on that, on space, on his, which carries everything. So right now, just due to the limitation of space, due to the schedule that we have in terms of what I do and what he does, it just makes sense to come in two vehicles. And the customers don't care about it. I mean, no one has ever said anything, because why does it matter to them? So he just gave me the thumbs up, and I'm good to go. See what I mean by tight space? Like I want to make sure that there's enough room for people to leave their vehicle. So like look at the tight space that's all I got to get out. So far we're just cleaning the interior. Lex, any tips for cleaning an Aventador interior?
You treat it like a Corolla. I'm just kidding. It's just another car.
Yeah, same thing. Nothing really changes. The only thing that's probably different is just the spacing of it. Like any sports car that you get into, any coupe that you get into, everything's super tight. So other than that, you just clean
Obviously, you just gotta be more careful. For example, when I'm vacuuming in here, make sure the vacuum hose does not hit the pavement. Make sure you have it far away from the pavement.
But we do that with every vehicle. It's just more so on this one.
Just extra 10%.
Oh yeah, for sure. So on the Alcantara, we just use this Sonax Alcantara and upholstery cleaner. needle yanked pour Alcantara. I don't know what that means. Anyway, just use this on the Alcantara, and then super clean on just the plastic areas. And it was all through with a towel and a soft brush. There was no like aggressive cleaning. It was all pretty just light agitation to pull up whatever we can pull up. I mean, it wasn't in bad condition anyhow, but pretty easy. All right, and we are actually wrapping it up. Not much going on there. We actually upgraded to a battery powered or cordless blower. The only problem with anything cordless, which like that runs off of batteries, is that the batteries cost a lot. So like I think the blower itself was like, how much was the blower? 300. It was 300. The battery for it, it's what, 260, 240, 270. So it's like I might as well get another blower. But that's like, even with the DeWalt batteries, buying an extra pair of two, I think it was like $100. I could be wrong, but batteries are always expensive. But it does help to just be able to turn it on and go without having to have the generator on, without having to connect it to a cord. So you do speed up productivity, but there's always like, once you fix something, the problem moves somewhere else, and then you got to fix that. So like, yes, we eliminated the rail and the generator, but now the next thing is, okay, it always has to be charged, and we always have to have two, because if for whatever reason you forget to charge one, it just dies on us. You have to have a backup. So then you got to solve that problem, and that's like, okay, well, how do we always keep it charged so we never fall into that problem where then we don't even have anything to run the blower. So it's always like, you solve one problem, another one comes up after solving that thing that you had going on. Anyways, almost done. Take a few photos, and then we're off. So we're here on the next location. One thing as you're growing your business that you have to get accustomed to, which is only going to happen over time and with experience, is that you have to get used to doing multiple cars in one day, right? Obviously that makes sense, right? But there is more than just saying, hey, let me add another car, because if you're just used to doing one car and you get like you get gassed out, meaning like you get tired, or like you're used to one car like going home, like it is a different mindset of like, okay, hey, there's a whole other car I have to do. So, and not because of today, but just in general, like going from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, like there is like that extra step, like I have to reset every time to the next vehicle, make sure that customer's taken care of, make sure I do the best that I can on that vehicle, reset again, go to the next vehicle, and do that every single day, day in and day out. So that's just like a learning curve that you have to put in. But again, that's when the time comes for that. But there's a little bit of like, I have to reset every time. I have to make sure everything's good. I have to have enough everything to go to a second, third vehicle and make sure it's all well done, and then hop on and over to the next one. So just a little thing you have to look out for when you start to increase your daily volume. All right, so for this one, this is a BMW 540i for a polish. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna do, whether it's an all-in-one or a one-step. So we came here, we talked to the customer, and then we're gonna just do some test spots on the hood, call the customer out, see which way we want to go, give them agree on a price point, and then they'll just go back in, and then we work for the next whatever 4, 5, 6 hours, knock it out, and that's what we do. But for paint correction, we get here, we give them a price range. They agree to the price range. Once we get here, we focus in on what exactly we're going to do and the results that they're going to get, agree on the specific price, and then we get to work. So we had a conversation with the customer, and he elected to go with the all-in-one. So we're charging $320 for just an all-in-one. Between the all-in-one and the one-step, there actually wasn't like that much of a difference. Actually, at least not. There was a difference, obviously, but not enough, at least into the perspective of the customer, to really go for the one-step. And honestly, there really wasn't. I thought the vehicle was gonna be like a lot worse, but it's actually not that bad. And the vehicle, the clear coat's just not soft. It's like soft, hard. It is soft, hard. So it's not that hard to work with. So it shouldn't take too long, anyways. Anyways, you'll just see a montage for the rest of the time now. I mean a time lapse. All right, so we got here around 12:30 actually, but talking to the customer, doing the test spot, all that jazz. I think we started like at 12:55. Like let's say 1 o'clock we actually started. Obviously we talked to the customer, answer other questions, you know, give them different scenarios of why you need this, why you need that one, which is why we elected to the all-in-one. So it's now 1:48, so it took us 45 minutes to rinse the wheels, wash the wheels, rinse the vehicle, foam the vehicle, wash the vehicle, rinse the vehicle, iron remover, rinse that down, clay it, dry it. All that took 45 minutes, so that's good. But we're actually about to go on break because we didn't take a break from the first customer. This customer, we're now taking the break now. But yeah, so for the all-in-one for us, and so every time you put a polisher on the car, doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna go for correction. So this one, the all-in-one, we see it as a paint enhancement, where like the all-in-one, we're not going to be checking the paint to see how much defects we're removing, right? We're not seeing like, we're not doing multiple passes to make sure we get like to a certain level of correction. It's primarily just like, hey, like it's this point, we want to go a bit further of a wash and wax. We want to get a little bit of correction, not correction, but a little bit of enhancement. So that's gonna be all in one. So we're not checking the light, you know, with every pass. If we went for the one step, we would be checking, you know, because we're actually, you know, correcting the paint and removing those swirls and scratches. But with the all in one, it's just a step further than the wash and wax. To give it just a bit more shine and clarity. So with this one, that's what we're gonna do. All right, and the power through editing and you actually not being here is that it's an hour later and we're back now. I'm gonna start polishing. Lex is actually gonna do the polishing. I'm gonna touch up everything else as of now. So as he starts to do the all-in-one, I'm gonna do the door jambs, touch up the wheels, dress the tires, clean the exterior glass. Once I'm done there and everything's done, we'll pack everything up. I'll then get another polisher out and start polishing with Lex. And then once we're done there and get it wiped down, just look it over, we're done. So that's how we do it. That's how we tackle it. It works pretty effectively. All right, so unfortunately, as I recorded that last part that you just saw, I had 1 minute left on the SD card, so I didn't want to stop working to go get my laptop and export and delete off the SD card and then get back to work. So I was hoping by almost towards the end I could like do all that, but then we just got caught up and wanted to finish up. So it's now 5:30. And you know, me being dumb, like I should just get another SD card and pop that new SD card in, so I don't have to like, I literally get out my laptop, put the SD card, transfer the file. So obviously I just stopped doing that. But so in total it took from like 1 to 1:45 we prepped it, got back like at 3. It's kind of like far to go places, and then from 3 to 5:30 we finished up. So it's say 3.5 hours. We charged 320. And again, I'm gonna keep on, and then the Lamborghini I think was 160 in total. Again, like me, like I'm recording for the YouTube channel, right? Then I'll be recording for perhaps like, let's say I'll take photos for, you know, like Detail Group Instagram, our Detailing Business Instagram, and then I'm getting content for the Detailing Business website and Instagram. So I'm doing like 3-4 things aside from detailing itself. So I slow down production a lot because I'm like, hey, Lex, hold on, okay, go. Oh, hey, let me take a photo real quick. Hey, come over here. So like I slow us down a lot, but you know, it's just a part of doing it. So it was I guess, yeah, 3.5 hours for the one step 320, 1.5 hours, 2 hours for the Lambo 160. So now it's 5:30. Overall, not bad. Okay, so this video was rather weird. I'm gonna just end it right here. It was rather long. I'm pretty tired now. So again, October 23rd, I'll be launching the online course Detailing as a Business. Just download the guide down below to get on the email list to be notified, or follow me on Instagram, or just pay attention as I'll be giving you more information over the next couple of days. But anyhow, I'll end it right here just because I don't even know what I've been like recording. Like I don't know the sequence or anything, so I don't even know what to add at this point. So I'll see you guys on the next one.